Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is I, your favorite alchemist, Alkemygoddess. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. You are greatly appreciated. First and foremost, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so right now. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then ring the bell so that you are notified whenever I do post new content. The energy has been very transformational in the atmosphere. I mean, a lot is being released, a lot is being ended, cycles are closing, people are recognizing their worth. So I just don't want to specify or focus on anything, too specific today. I just kind of want to pull the cards and see what Spirit has for us, all right? First, as always, let's get our zodiacs. The first zodiac sign for today is Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Water energy in the building. And then we have Taurus. It's Gemini season, right? Nope, it's Cancer season. My bad, Cancer babies. And Aries. At the bottom, we have Cancer. Look at that. Happy birthday, Cancer. So let's get some angel numbers. I pre-shuffled. I was prepared today. Oh, tomorrow's my son's birthday, so pretty interesting. The first angel number is 25 and he's June 25th. I am intelligent. You have a great ability. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. Sorry, I need glasses, y'all. I need them. They're like $400 though, so I haven't gotten them yet. 15, I am wise. Your love for others is powerful and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. 15, I am wise. 16, I am perceptive. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. Okay. And the bottom, we have 333, which is I am powerful. You're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. Oh, I love it. I love that, 333. Let's get some messages from Spirit. 1, 2, 3. We have, we are the company we keep. Are the people in your space healthy for you? Message. And then we have, the circumstances you find yourself in is not worthy of the time spent worrying about it. Release it. Energy is all about releasing, y'all, as of late, right? Acknowledge and learn from the past. Message. And in this scenario, you are the student, which tells me that the energy I'm picking up today is heavily rooted in people who are learning lessons. Sorry, y'all. I forgot to grab this deck over here. I didn't pre-shuffle, but let's go ahead and shuffle and get into it. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective today? One more shuffle and let's dive in. All right, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands showing up in reverse. The Queen of Wands can sometimes represent the other woman. It can also represent insecurities, low self-esteem, or feeling unworthy. You know, the Queen of Wands is a strong energy that embodies confidence, but in reverse, she comes off as insecure, or like she doesn't know her value, she doesn't know her worth, things like that. So, that's Aries energy for sure. I mean, not that, but fire. Anyway, 6 of Swords. Okay, I like that. The storm is over. The storm is over. The trials, the tribulations, the hard times, the difficulties. And this might be for some of you financially. For some of you, this could be in regards to a partnership or a friendship or whatever. Take it as it resonates. I always tell y'all, these are general collective readings. So you have to take what resonates and leave what does not. Now, at the bottom is the 9 of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Wands is reversed. The 2 of Cups is reversed. The Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords is showing up in reverse, and the 5 of Cups. Someone is definitely feeling, or someone will be feeling the weight of a loss. Oh, wow. Now, y'all know the Two of Cups is partnership, right? That's union. Listen, if anything you don't know about tarot, let me teach you real quick. Two of Cups is always about partnerships, relationships, soulmates, unions. It could be, you know, whether it's upright or reverse, it doesn't matter. That's usually what it's about, depending on the type of reading you're doing, generally speaking, right? But it's the Ace of Wands reversed, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords is reversed. That's truths. That's someone's inability to accept a truth. And it feels like someone is lying to themselves. Yeah, I feel like the Ace of Swords, the reason I feel like the Ace of Swords is lying to yourself is because it's the initiator, right? When I think of the Seven of Swords, which you'll hear a lot with readers, I do think of lies and deception, but someone hiding something from you. When I see the Ace of Swords, I feel like you hiding something from yourself. That's what I feel when I see that. And then the Knight of Wands is about action, recklessness, rebellion, going against the mold. I mean, I don't know if I said that right. Against the grain. It's a hasty energy, adventurous, but also brave, you know? So I feel like that's really what it was. Like someone was not brave enough to face their truth. And in turn, you know, they lost someone here. They messed up a relationship, a connection, a commitment, a bond with somebody. First, we have the Six of Swords again, but I feel like somebody's moved on. I feel like you've moved on from this situation. Yeah, we have the Judgment card, self-worth. It's a card of judgment. It's a card of guilt, but it's a card of awakening. It's a card of waking up because I put these, you know, I put little keywords on the cards. This is my deck. If anyone is interested, this is my Dia de los Muertos deck. It's the Day of the Dead. Y'all know I'm obsessed. But I put little keywords on here, but they're not just, you know, upright. It's also reversal. So there's judgment, but there's also a calling. It's like you woke up. You got the message loud and clear and you woke up. And then we have the Four of Swords showing up in reverse. The Four of Wands is showing up in reverse. And the Empress. I love this. I love it so much. Because I do feel like somebody stepped up and stood into their power. Like the Queen, not the Queen, but the Empress is the energy of divine feminine. She knows her worth. She knows her value. And that's why starting off this reading was the Queen of Wands in reverse. Because maybe, you know, this is part of it for you. You know, maybe this is part of your transition. Maybe this is part of your transformation. Maybe this is part of your release. You know, like not necessarily releasing someone, but releasing this need of entertaining or engaging or whatever with people in connections who can't hold space for you. They can't carry the weight, or they're not the people, I'm not going to say the people you need, but they're not the ones who are going to show up and be authentic and be true. I told you, it seemed like when I started this reading, someone can't be honest with themselves. And I feel like Spirit is just kind of like saying, this is what you realized. Like, you didn't mess up this connection. It wasn't you. You did all you could. You showed up. You poured your heart out, and you've been through a storm. And I feel like realizing that this is over is what hurt the most. Look at that, the Tower at the bottom of the deck. It wasn't built on solid ground, and there's no saying if this connection will come back sometime in the future. But just know that the way it was built, it had to crumble. It's the Tower. It's like there was no other way. See, the thing about the Tower is it's not just a card of destruction or shock, or something happening all of a sudden. It's a card of divine intervention. The universe had to step in. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. And then we have the Six of Cups reverse and the Three of Pentacles reverse. It's not what it used to be. It's not where it was. And what's crazy is I feel like with the Queen of Cups reverse and the King of Pentacles, yeah, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles gives me that energy of divine partnership. You know, and the fact that the Empress shows up, it's very likely, you know. Yeah. I didn't even realize the Knight of Pentacles was back here. You know, I feel like what you don't see coming is a rebuild. I feel like this connection is going to have a chance to reunite and rebuild.
Sorry.
Anna, please get out.
I'm sorry. I'm distracted.
Please get out, Anna. Sorry. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles tells me that there's going to be a reunion. But here's the thing. It is going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Because the old version of your relationship, your connection you had, that was built off of shaky ground, it wasn't a very strong foundation, that has to crumble completely first. It has to fall all the way. Like, when the two of you, or when this connection does have the opportunity to come back around full circle, it's not going to be anything like it was. It's going to be completely different, meaning what you've accepted in the past, you won't accept. The boundaries that you didn't put up, that you let them violate, or you spoke on but they didn't, honor, and you just said whatever and went with it, done. Like, this person can't come back to you broken. They can't come back to you lost. They can't come back to you looking for a void that needs to be filled. They have to come back to you whole. Now let's clarify these energies on the table, because this Four of Swords reverse and this Four of Wands reverse, I want to know what this is more about, because the Four of Wands reverse is unhappy. Like, this is an unhappy family, unhappy dynamic, right? It's like there's like what that tells me is neither one of you are happy about the fact that the two of you are not, dealing with each other's self-care. But at the same time, it had to happen. I feel like a lot of you just became so exhausted with the idea. That's the Four of Swords energy, right? I just became so exhausted with the idea of this. I can't do it anymore. Messages and dreams. And maybe that's what's happening. Maybe you're having some dreams. Six of Swords energy. Self-care came out again. See, I always know when it's supposed to come out, it's going to come out no matter if I put it back in the deck or not. If it's meant to come out, it will come out. Wow. Six of Swords is self-care, chemistry, passion, receive, and open. Some of you have realized you needed to move on, release, surrender, and purge. A lot of you have realized that you needed to move on in order for this to be rebuilt. And this is probably one of the hardest things that you've ever had to do, was to completely let go of this person and let them, and focus on you, focus on your energy, because the chemistry is strong. The passion that you share with this person is strong. And I don't think that the two of you only share a passion as far as physical. I feel like you share a passion for your purpose. And that's huge. Like, I feel like with the receive and open card, it was like this person was looking for someone like you. And I feel like you needed someone like them. I don't know how to say that. Like, I feel like at the time you met this person, your spirit needed this kind of energy that they were giving you. Because in the beginning, before things got messy, this person adored you. They gave you something that you had been missing for a very long time. A certain level of admiration, and like a confidence boost. Remember, we started out with the Queen of Wands reverse. And you realize that, at that time there was a lot going on. And this connection, coming into full-blown commitment was impossible. But you still share the passion. And again, I feel like you both needed each other. And that's something that I'm hoping, that I'm saying, is going to help some of you find peace. All right, now let's get the Judgment card. Hope it helps you find peace with the situation, okay? We have higher self-activation. Come on now, clarifying Judgment. Judgment is a wake-up call, closed off, guarded, and resistant, because I feel like a lot of you did resist this. I cannot make it up, y'all. This is a twin flame situation for sure. This person did come into your life to trigger you, to trigger your higher self, to activate it. And this connection did just that. Even though it was very resistant on their part, possibly on yours at some point in time, or maybe even now, I feel like that is where you woke up. That is how you realize. Once you realize that this person is resisting this connection, I need to snap out of it, twin flame or not. I can't make somebody do something. I can't make them want to be with me. I can't make them commit to me. I can't make them open up to me past lack and suffering. Right? I can't suffer like I did. I can't. Remember how you were when you met this person. No light. Felt like no purpose. Drained, probably depleted from a previous situation. This is very possible. It probably depleted you completely. So when this person came into your life, like Spirit's like, remember what you was like before that, right? You will never be that version of yourself again. You will never be that broken again, ever. You cannot allow yourself to get so engulfed and so lost and so sleep in this situation because you feel what you feel for this person, and you know they feel it too, because feelings are not reality. Feelings are not choices. You don't choose your feelings. You just feel them. But you make your decisions and you choose your choices. And the reality is, if you continue to sit in this space trying to figure out, or trying to, or not even trying to just figure out, just staying stuck in this, but this is my twin, this is my twin, you're going to go right back to where you were before you met this twin, suffering. Let it do what it was supposed to do. It activated something in you. It triggered you to heal. Let it do what it's supposed to do, and that's it. If y'all are meant to come back together in the future, you will. Four of Swords energy, reverse spirit. First card we have is seeds and spring. Something has happened around springtime, because now we're officially in summer. Self-worth, expectations, okay. Masculine. Leo, Aries, Sag, Ace of Fire. Something happened in the spring with you. You did something, but you planted a seed. I feel like you closed the chapter, or you closed the door, or needing solitude. You gave them their space. I feel like around springtime that maybe you decided to leave it alone, or decided to walk away, or decided to be done. I don't know exactly what happened, but it's something about your worth and expectations and the masculine. It affected the masculine. Something you did affected this masculine heavily in the spring. I'm not too sure what that is, though. Something happened. Something shifted. A new beginning for you. A fresh start for you. Something that you did trigger this person. I'm sure you'll know better than me. But whatever it was that you did, you planted a seed. You did. And that seed is growing. And it will continue to grow within this masculine. But something you did. Because it's the Ace of Wands. And it was new. It was a new beginning. I know. And for me in the spring, I moved back to Jersey. That was my new beginning. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what you did in spring. But let's see if we can get some more information here. What's this Four of Wands energy reverse? We have alchemy and ancestor guides. Contracts, careers, and commitments. Limitations and fears. You're just realizing until debt tear us apart. Saturn energy. Something stuck. You committed to something. You committed to something. Fulfillment. Oh, wow. No matter how much you love this person, y'all are not on the same vibe right now. Y'all not on the same page. Y'all are not in the same space. Y'all may not even be in the same zip code. Y'all may not even be in the same state. Like, I'm just saying, like, y'all are not in the same energetic space, maybe physical as well. But you realized that this person allows fear to run their decisions and their choices. This person does not operate from a place of courage, you know, which is very, you know, kind of like contradicting, because this person, not that they gave you your confidence back, but they relit something in you that gave you your confidence back. So it's kind of like, it almost feels like you feel obligated to return the favor. But what I will tell you this, that's not what I see with the cards. What I see with the cards is you alchemized this. Because I feel like you also were afraid. You were also, you know, fearful of what could happen in this situation. And it could have a lot to do with the dynamics of your connection, right? Maybe how you met. Maybe they were with someone when you met them. But whatever it is, you knew there were limitations. You knew there were things, but you alchemized this energy. You took this, you're taking this as an opportunity to fulfill something within yourself, and hoping maybe one day it'll fulfill something with the two of you and your connection. Because I feel like this person to a lot of you are wish fulfillment and vice versa. I do believe that. I just kind of feel like for the collective that I'm picking up today, no matter how much of a wish fulfillment this person is, or vice versa, the fear, the limits that, you know, have been in place, they've been reached. Like, you can't go any further with this. Not the way that it is, you can't. So the only thing for you to do is to alchemize this pain that you have, this unhappy It's like an unhappy marriage. Like you feel spiritually married to this person. Not physically, spiritually, but it's not content. There's no peace here. So you alchemize your pain into power. Like, I'm going to work on my wish fulfillment, you know? What is this Empress energy, Spirit? We have Ace of Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So there's a new beginning. Attraction, Mars, and hot. Self-love. Let me tell you something. Action, courage, Jupiter, beginnings. Let me tell you what's going to happen, because I told you. You stepping away, alchemizing your energy, pouring into yourself, what you're going to do is initiate a new beginning, a fresh start. We already had the Ace of Wands with the Ace of Fire, Leo, Sag, Aries. Now we have the Ace of Earth, Virgo, Cap, Taurus. This is new beginnings, new, stable, secure, maybe even possibly financial beginnings. There's an energy of attraction in Mars. Mars is an energy of war. It's an energy of passion. It's an energy of structure, discipline, yes. Saturn is more of an organizational energy, right? So with the Saturn energy over here, you decided to kind of like commit to what's next for you, because this has reached its limit. But what you're doing with this Empress here is you're shifting into self-love with intention. So with that, you're going to become a lot more attractive to your twin. And I feel like a lot of times we get caught up in the physical aspect of a twin flame journey that we forget the best way, and honestly, the only way to bring a twin flame connection into union is through healing. That's it. You cannot bring a twin flame connection in by forcing it to, you cannot bring a twin flame connection together by forcing a union. It's only through 5D energy. It's only through healing. That's it. It's like the more you heal, the more this person is drawn towards you and towards healing. The less you heal, the more you focus on this person, this connection, the further away the two of you become. So with action, courage, and Jupiter, new beginnings, we have reflection and projections. There's going to be a lot of reflection. You just have to wait. Fate, detours, divine intervention. Present, abundant gratitude, thoughts, and action, and decisions. Right now, this person is stuck at a crossroads. They're in isolation. They're heavy in their thoughts. But they are staying present and trying to focus on what they have going on around them in their real life. But they are seeing, they are reflecting a lot on their choices and decisions. And when it happens, it's going to happen by divine time, not by your time. It's just not. There's also shadow side energy here and the dark night, which says that this person is going through a very painful transformational period right now. It's not easy. You may think, because you might see them post, you might see them, happy, smiling, maybe even dating other people, that this person is good. They're not. This person misses you like crazy. But being with you required this person to step up to a level of healing that they weren't ready for. They weren't ready to face the mirror. They weren't ready to face the truth. Now let's get some more clarity for you guys and gals. We have left behind, rejection, dropped. I do believe that ultimately that's what led to this, twin flame connection. I can't make it up. Then there's obscure, unclear, clouded judgment, blocked, ghosting, and silence. This could have happened. I feel like this person made a judgment call to reject you, to leave you behind. And it felt like pain, dying trust. Like you don't really trust this person anymore. And then it was like, I'm holding on to someone who's not holding on to me. And I believe that is the judgment. That is you waking up and realizing that. Six of Swords energy, blinded, blocked, and in denial. And then we have high vibe, happiness, and free spirit. And divine feminine counterpart, excuse me. You know what I feel like? I feel like this person was trying to keep hold of you like through sex. I'm just going to be honest. I hope I don't get filtered on here. But I believe they were trying to keep a hold of you that way. Like you were very much in denial about the truth of this situation because of dirty offer, dark intentions. That's why. And your vibe is really high. Like you're a very free-spirited kind of person, so you just kind of went with it. But you are in fact this person's divine feminine counterpart. That is exactly who you are. You might have been blinded to it, but now you've moved past it because you see the truth. You're not blind anymore. Your vibe is too high for a situation that exists within a dark what was it? Dark intentions. Dirty offer, dark intentions. Judgment, Spirit, what is this judgment energy? We have what goes around comes around. Wow. Okay, Spirit said do that again. Sorry, y'all. All right, so we have what goes around comes around. Karmic cycles, cause and effect. I believe you were within a karmic situation. Not karmic situation, but you were caught up in your own karmic cycle. I believe this person could be too. There's what goes around comes around. Karmic cycles, cause and effect. Deranged, unsound mind going mad. And intimacy, closeness, heartfelt expression. And at the bottom is manifestation, co-create, making it happen. Like I told you, this person is resisting this connection. But the more you push for it, the more they resist it. So you had to wake up and realize that, you know what? I can't continue this cycle. This is a twin, not a karmic. So this person, even though they may have hurt you by not choosing you, or they may have hurt you by not showing up, not holding space for you, not being able to unite with you in a committed way. You are this person's safe space. So don't for 1 second believe that they're not trying to figure out how to make this right, because they are. But you had to close the karmic cycle. See, the karmic cycle was you continuing to push, to pursue, to ask, to seek, to want to know why. Like, that's the karmic cycle. Let that die. Let that end. This person looks at you as a place they can express their heart. You think they forgot about that? They didn't forget about that. This person's going mad. They're going crazy, deranged, unsound mind going mad. They are not good. And in order for them to truly break, so they can see what they need to see and do what they need to do, you have to end the cycle. You have to. You have to kind of leave it on their lap, leave it in their plate. But I promise you, they're making it happen. Manifestation. What's this Four of Swords energy reverse, Spirit? I can't make this up. Told you. Cut off, separation, severed ties. So I don't know what happened in the spring, but I guess what took place was a cutoff. There was ties severed here. There was some ties severed. Something was completely ended, closed. But there's unstable, explosive, unstable, and volatile. And I believe for a lot of you, you realize this person was destructive. They were destroying themselves. And you just like, you know what? I can't be a part of that. Forgiveness. I forgive you. No regrets. I still have nothing but love for you in my heart, and I wish you the best. That is compassion. That is grace. That is healed, honey. Not wishing bad on this person, not wanting something horrible to happen to them, not wanting them to not have a healthy relationship with someone else. No, that's unhealed. This is healed because you realize you were holding on to someone who wasn't holding on to you. And it's more, it was like forgiving them, but also forgiving yourself. Spirit, what is this Four of Wands energy reverse? Now, for the Four of Wands, with the energy of you realizing this connection has reached its limits, right? Remember, you alchemized your pain into power. We have debate, contemplating, and thinking it over. Told you, middle ground, compromise and understanding. And then we have tunnel vision, limited perspective, narrow mind. You cannot force this person to see the truth. They have to see it on their own. But you have to understand, the more you stand in your power, transmute that. That's alchemy. Like, it's reached its limits. And I need to focus on committing to something else, not to this. There's nothing here for me. We're not happy. We're not content. We're not reuniting. If it is, it ain't now. So I got to let it go. This person is building up momentum. They're thinking about it. They want to compromise. They want to come to an understanding with you, a middle ground. But the problem is the way that this person is seeing it right now is through tunnel vision, very limited perspective. And a lot of the perspective is limited because you were continuing to try and figure them out, get an answer. Don't. Their silence is your answer. Let them sit with that because that's what they need to break. And I promise you, spellbound, captivated, and magnetic pull, I cannot make it up. The more you stand in your power, the more this person is pulled towards you, the more captivating you are, the more spellbound by you they are. What is this Empress energy, Spirit? I can't make it up if I wanted to, y'all. So we have unbothered, nonchalant, unfazed. That's what they're coming off towards you, right? And we have self-love, self-care. Interference, the other man, the other woman, divine masculine counterpart. Spirit, talk to us today. We got divine feminine counterpart, divine masculine counterpart. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? I'm telling you. These are things I can't make up. This person is not unbothered. Keep taking care of yourself. Keep doing it, because there is someone else in the picture right now. And that's probably part of the reason why Spirit said, let this go. Let what they need to handle. Let them go through it. This is your twin flame. Not your husband, not your wife. Your twin. Your twin. Your twin flame. Two souls. Two bodies, one soul. There's never, ever going to be a time where you're not going to reunite with this person. This is your twin. And there is another man or another woman involved right now. Let them do that. They can act unbothered. But please know, the only reason they're acting unfazed by you or unbothered by you is because they are with someone else. Divine masculine counterpart, dirty offer, dark intentions. And don't believe for 1 second that this person is not going to first attempt to come back with something dirty. Because that's what they're used to. That passion, that chemistry y'all share. Y'all know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Reunion and return, homecoming. Told you. I don't feel like this person's coming home to you first. I feel like they're coming home to themselves first. Then to you. Alienated, loner, isolated. I told you. They coming home to themselves first before they come home to you. And that's divine masculine energy. And then nostalgia, memories, reminiscing, and a shift. Change your perspective. See, these are the things that need to happen and take place before this person can ever show back up in your life. Ever. They can't come broken. They got to come healed, and I feel like they know that. They know that they have to be able to not just apologize, but to show different. And if they're not ready or they can't, they're not going to. Let's get some specifics and wrap this reading up for you guys before my great niece comes out the room again. So we have big teddy bear, short hair, a BMW. We get BMW a lot. Tall, 6 feet and up. And a crooked smile. And we have GQ, somebody likes to get fly, pretty smile, brown eyes, works out, a Chevy, and a content creator. So there you go with that. And I think that's about it. You know, let me get some unspoken truths. We have, well, truthful secrets from the divine, from this person to you. Thank you, Spirit. Please believe me when I say that you can trust me. Interesting. You've been in my dreams lately, and I know I've been in yours. I ain't dreaming about nothing lately. What about y'all? Trust is a big issue for me. Well, probably because they're untrustworthy. My parents play a part in my relationships. That's a big red flag. My anger is something I never meant to show you, and they did, and probably felt extreme guilt afterwards. Maybe it's best if we just go our separate ways. Let it. Because if it's meant to come back together, it will. All right, you guys, hope you enjoyed today's reading. If you would like to book a private session, you can email me. That'll be down below. That information will be down below, or you can send me a message on TikTok or send me a message on Instagram. Don't forget to follow my other socials. And I also am currently offering 15-minute YouTube readings for $45 if you guys are interested. Just message me or something like that, or email me. Again, it'll be all down below in the description box. You guys have an amazing Tuesday, and I will see you mañana. Love you. Peace.